All right, come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Everybody up, listen up. Listen up. Come on. Take a knee and listen up. So, did you practice like a champion today? Like when you stepped out today, when you got up this morning, did you actually think, I'm going to hit the ground running and today's going to be the day? Because champions are not born, they're built. And you probably have heard that before. So when you step into a championship week, such as we do as coaches and players, or maybe something that you've got a deadline for that you have to do, or you're really looking forward to doing, and that's going to be the ultimate thing that you're working towards. But are you doing it every day? There's a different kind of energy when everything's at stake. The stakes are just higher, right? I know when we are getting ready for a league championship, or we're working our way up to CIF, or we're working for a Super Bowl, whatever the case may be, we start to focus a little bit more and be more in tune with what we're doing. We're a little bit more aggressive. We kind of get up going, okay, I got to do this. When you have something like that, you start stepping up a little bit more. You start stepping up based on what you're doing, how you're training, the information that you need. You have this sense of urgency to become better, to make things more intense with what you want to be able to do and achieve. Because it may not just be for you, it may be for other people that are counting on you. As we know, championship weeks don't sneak up on you. You're preparing for them all season. You're preparing for them for whatever you're doing. You start to sharpen your focus. The intensity rises. You start to dig deeper into what's happening, as things become crisper, and you start looking at your mindset. And then everything starts to unlock to bring you to that next step, that next level. But we don't do that every day. Instead, we treat every single day as if, it's good enough. And if you've listened to this podcast, I got another whole one on there. Good enough is not enough. Or you are going, well, you know what? This will get me by. Or you come in and you're on autopilot, but you're not really pushing yourself past that boundary, past that comfort zone to really build yourself up for a championship and to be a champion. We walk in on Monday mornings, and we're half asleep and we're trying to just survive the day instead of playing offense and going in and going, okay, these are my plans. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I've got set. This is how I want to end my day. We come in playing defense, which is, okay, let me just get through whatever I have to do, warding off anything that may require outside effort or something that takes you outside your norm or doing something a little bit more. And that's, I think, where we get stuck because you have to play offense when you want to be a champion. You just do. And you have to be in control of everything that's happening in regards to the actions that you're taking. And what I mean by that, first of all, let me back up. You can't be in control of everything, but what you can be in control of is your actions. You can be in control of how you respond to things and what you want to do to get you to the next level. So you're going to have to start looking at your week, when every single day, if you want to be a champion and win that championship of whatever you're looking to accomplish as your major goal, you have to ask yourself, what's my plan for this week? What's my plan for this day? Maybe we can just back up for that. Sometimes looking at a whole week is too overwhelming. What can I plan to do right now? What is one step I can get myself closer to get me to my goal? What are non-negotiables for you, for what you need to execute every single day? And that means not allowing somebody to come in and utilize your time or take up the time that you need that takes away from what you need to do. Maybe such as scrolling through social media or watching TV or doing what my guys call brain rot, where you're just doing something that is totally useless. Now, do we need downtime? Yeah, we do. But there is a moment and a time for that. But when you are trying to accomplish something, you have to have a championship mindset. You just do, and I guess you have to ask yourself too, who do I need on my team to help me this week to win? And when I say win, I mean win the day, win the moment, because we look at everything sometimes so far down the line, we don't even know where to take that first step. Start with one small step at a time, just one small thing. And how do you do that? You got to prepare. Preparation and separation are like, they kind of go hand in hand because you've got to be able to prepare yourself each and every day and build what your success is going to be in everything that you do at one moment at a time. And that kind of goes for your week too. As you do something each day, then you can move on and move forward. And then separate yourself from the competition. What I mean by that is do what's best for you. Do the things that you need to do to strive to move you forward. Make the choices that you need. Start reflecting on what worked and didn't work, whether it's last week or today, and go ahead and make those adjustments. Write it down. What didn't work? We are so focused on, oh, this has got to work. This has got to work. And really, what is going to launch you forward and make you excel as a successful person reaching your goal is you have to revisit what didn't work because those are the most important elements that you have to fix. When I go out on the field, a lot of times I'll be looking at the guys and like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm like, all right, let's just slow it down. Let's just break it down one thing at a time. Let's not even put our hands in it. Let's just do the footwork. Once we've got that down, then we can add everything else in. You've got to learn how to build and do it in small steps because taking it all on in one shot, even if you can do it, I can guarantee a couple things. One is you're either doing it and making the same mistake over and over again, and it's not going to help because I don't care how fast you can do something. If you're doing it wrong, it's never going to work. And you have to also break it down and go, maybe if I made this fine little tune or tweak it just a little bit, it's going to make a difference in what I'm trying to accomplish. What daily habits, will you do to move closer to your goal? Like I said, do one thing every day to make yourself closer to your goal. And what's your biggest win this week? Do one thing that you're willing to fight for no matter what. And I mean that by saying, put aside the other stuff that's distracting you and taking you away from it so you can celebrate that one thing. It's kind of a compound thing that happens because every time you do one small thing each and every day, it's going to compound into the bigger thing that you're going to accomplish at the end. People don't wait for the night of to prepare. Championships, if you're getting ready for a Super Bowl, you've got all these games, all these days of practice. I mean, you're looking at like 6 months before you even reach that championship. And each and every day, each and every moment, they're preparing for it. They bring that energy. They show up at every moment. Think about it. Show up at every meeting, every task, every challenge, because you're getting ready for game time of your goals, game time of what you want to accomplish. Prepare like you're about to play for the title. And do that every day. Prepare, knowing that if I had to my Super Bowl, did I do everything? Did I prepare like I was ready to take that title? And then execute it. Execute it like the scoreboard's watching because it is. And what I mean by that is your goals. Each and every day, nothing is sadder than having something come and you go, I know I could have done better. I know that I could have reached this sooner. I know that if I had done this, this would have happened. And I'm not saying beat yourself up because we all do it. And we all look back at sometimes where we've had challenges that have kept us from doing what we needed to do. But knowing that you're doing everything you can, the reward is going to be massive. It really is. And then celebrate the small wins because each and every little thing is going to count. Like every first down in football counts towards touchdown. And every touchdown is going to go towards a win. And every win is going to go to a playoff game. And every playoff game is going to lead you to a Super Bowl. You have to take those little steps. So we are built on our choices. And this is the most important thing. Championships, like I said, are going to be won based on what you've done to get yourself there. And champions aren't born, they're built. Everybody can give themselves the opportunity to be a champion. Everybody. It's just what are you willing to commit to? And what are you going to commit to and doing when no one's cheering? When you have to get up every day and you're tired, or you don't think you can do it, or you think maybe you should cut corners, or maybe it's something where I don't want to do this, but you force yourself to do it. When you look back on it, you are going to be so proud of yourself that you know you've accomplished because you've overcome all of those challenges. So ask yourself, am I waiting for the week to happen or am I going to make the week happen? Are you going to call the first play or are you going to sit and wait? What is the one win you absolutely have to have that you need to celebrate at the end of this week? Now, this isn't just another week, it's your championship week. So lace up and go in and win the day. It's just one play at a time. The difference isn't magic, it's your mindset. So let's go. Let's go. All right, bring it in. Okay, bring it in. Ready on me. On me on three. Start strong, finish strong, and dominate everything in between. I'm Coach Mikki. Let's go.